Have you heard of the 5 a.m. club trend? Wake up early, win the day, all that. Turns out, Jewish tradition has been doing this for thousands of years. It's called Vatikin, or praying at the nets, praying right at sunrise. Rashi himself called it a chosen time of favor, Shaat Ratzon nivcheret. And there's actually a teaching in the Talmud that says that whoever is praying in Vatikin time, right at the sunrise, won't be harmed during the entire day. And actually, there's a story in the Talmud, that specific story that tells the whole thing. It's a part of a conversation between two Amoraim. Rabbi Eli, who's originally from Babylon, is telling Ula before he goes to Babylon, he tells him, please do me a personal favor and say hello to my dearest friend, my brother, Rav Berona. But not just hello, just not on the side quietly. Say hello from me in front of the entire community, in front of the whole bunch, as he said. And also, Rabbi Eli is telling Ula, tell my brother Rav Berona that he is very well known as being a very happy man who's doing his mitzvahs happily. And that's what he was very well known with. And everyone was remembering the fact that Rav Berona, who was praying Vatikim, was always happy. And they put in the Talmud this story next to the, more general concept that whenever you pray Vatikin, meaning you wake up early in the morning to be there at shul, right at sunrise, you will be happy for the entire day. The sages say that if you pray in that time of Shaat Ratzon, and there are all kinds of Shaat Ratzon and time of favor, but when you do that, you actually have much better chance of having your prayer, answered for the best. So if you, and we know that from Moshe Rabbeinu, that was praying, he was praying to Hashem, he waited for a time of favor to do it. And here's what's interesting. Modern science has actually been looking into it too. A large genetic study that was published in Nature Communications in 2019, analyzing nearly 700,000 people, found that being an early riser, a natural early riser, is linked to better mental health. And research keep building on this. A newer study that was published in the same journal in December 2025 identified distinct patterns between early risers and their long-term health outcomes. But here's the thing. Scientists say it's not the number actually 5 a.m. to wake up in. It's about syncing your rhythm with daylight consistently. So if you actually want to try this, here's how to do it without wrecking your sleep. Don't jump straight into an early hour. What you should do is shift 10 to 15 minutes earlier every few days, and go to bed earlier too. Not just wake up earlier. Get real sunlight the moment you wake up. Remember, the people that pray early in the morning when the sun rises, they just, wake up, do their washing their hands, washing their face, get rest, and then they go to shul. They get the sun earlier. They just wake up and get some sun outside. And because you're doing that, it resets your body clock and it limits actually the screen's time that you have before bed. Because if you want to wake up early, you would have to go to bed earlier and you won't have time for screens. Consistency matters more than the exact time of waking. Same time every day, even in Shabbat. Because also in Shabbat, you those who pray early, they wake up early and they go to shul. So it's the same. Of course, you don't have to worry about screen time in Shabbat. So that's it. That's all you have to do. You go with the science-backed tradition. Well, maybe the tradition-backed science, actually. Because people have been doing this for thousands of years and it succeeded. They have been a much happier, much more successful people. And we know from other studies that have been done about this, waking up early in the morning, that there's a lot of executives of big companies that they all testify that they wake up 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in the morning. So we know that waking up early in the morning is what defines the day, and it makes you better in what you do. So what I'm saying here is just try it, and you might even succeed better with trying to be healthier. Is if that's your what you're trying to do. Being healthier means a system, and if you start it earlier, you get the benefit of Shaat Ratzon. So Jewish tradition didn't need a study to know this. It just called it a time of favor and let the sun set the schedule. Good luck with that.